Hello traders around the world. Listen carefully. You must review the purchase of shares now. Warning: stocks potentially impacted by US tariff. Increases on China. Investors should exercise caution regarding stocks that may be adversely affected by the recent increase in US tariffs on Chinese goods. The escalation of trade tensions between the US and China could have significant implications for certain sectors and companies. Below are key areas and stocks that may face risks. Technology sector, semiconductors, and hardware manufacturers. Companies reliant on Chinese manufacturing or supply chains, such as Apple, Intel, and Qualcomm, could face higher costs and supply chain disruptions. Consumer electronics firms like Dell Technologies and HP may experience increased production costs due to tariffs on Chinese components. Retail and consumer goods. Apparel and footwear companies like Nike and Under Armour, which source products from China, may see higher costs and reduced profit margins. Home goods and furniture. Retailers such as Walmart and Target could face price increases on imported goods, potentially impacting consumer demand. Industrial and manufacturing. Heavy machinery. Firms like Caterpillar and Deere & Company may experience higher costs for Chinese-made parts and materials. Automotive industry companies such as Tesla and General Motors could face challenges due to tariffs on Chinese auto parts and components. Energy and materials. Renewable energy, solar panel manufacturers, including First Solar and SunPower, may be impacted by tariffs on Chinese solar products. Steel and aluminum companies reliant on Chinese metals, such as US Steel and Alcoa, could face increased costs and competitive pressures. E-commerce and logistics. E-commerce platforms. Companies like Amazon may face higher costs for Chinese goods sold on their platforms, potentially passing these costs on to consumers. Shipping and logistics firms such as FedEx and UPS could see reduced demand for cross-border shipping services due to higher tariffs. Key risks to consider: supply chain disruptions. Companies heavily reliant on Chinese manufacturing may face delays and increased costs. Reduced profit margins. Higher tariffs could squeeze profit margins for businesses unable to pass costs on to consumers. Retaliatory measures. Chinese tariffs on US exports could further impact companies with significant exposure to the Chinese market. Recommendations: diversify investments. Consider reducing exposure to sectors and companies with high dependency on Chinese imports or exports. Monitor trade developments. Stay informed about ongoing trade negotiations and policy changes that could impact the market. Evaluate alternatives. Look for companies with diversified supply chains or those less reliant on US-China trade. Investors should remain vigilant and assess the potential risks associated with their portfolios in light of these developments. Consulting with a financial advisor is recommended to navigate the complexities of this evolving situation.